All right, so I just got back from the UNCOM Mexico event a few days ago, and I've been to probably like 4, 5 events within this network. I'm kind of including ATG events as well because the vibes are kind of similar, but by far the most impactful ATG event, or sorry, UNCOM event, and I think it's gotten more impactful with each go. And I think the reason it's been so impactful is a couple. One of them, as I spoke about in the other video I recorded, is thinking about other freedoms beyond just financial freedom. For me personally, I'm 25 now. For maybe the past 4 years, give or take, financial freedom has sort of been at the forefront of the only freedom I was really concerned with. Of course, I train as well, I travel, but I didn't really see those as freedoms that I was developing. Although, like, training is a freedom. I have the freedom to move my body how I would like, and I'm still progressing in that. Or travel, or linguistic freedom. I have the freedom to express myself in different parts of the world, clearly. But financial was really what I was focused on. And I think most everyone at the event, financial is still a heavy focus. But for me, the realization was like, it's not everything. And I maybe already consciously knew that, but the event really solidified that in my head, where there's guys like Jay Top or Keegan, who's been financially free for quite some time now, and they're even on that path of realizing, they've been on the path for a bit now, that there's so many freedoms that are so much more important. I mean, they already knew about the physical, but then more recently, like the village freedom, like we need to build villages in order for men and families and whoever else to experience what it is we're building. Cities are obviously not providing what we want and need as humans, so villages are sort of the logical step. But anyway, that was one of the biggest takeaways. And second takeaway was probably just more and more confidence with what it is I'm doing with my business. It just, everyone there is like hearing what I have to say, what I'm building, and they're just kind of like, dude, like, this is going to be worth millions. And I'll admit, like, I don't see that yet. I really, really want to. Like, I think like many things in life, like we want to see things that aren't maybe necessarily there or clear to us yet. That's true for me with religion, faith, God. Like, I have an entry-level belief and faith in it, but it's not as solid as I want it to be. I meet other people that, feel like they're filled with like divine love every single day when they wake up, and I'm just not there yet. But I know it's something I can develop. If I seek it, I will find it. And similar with business, I hear everyone say, like, you're sitting on millions of dollars, like you're going to help thousands of men, thousands of coaches and people, like, change the world. And again, I see it some, but I'm just like, I wish I could see it as much as they do. But with that all said, like, I am seeing it more and more, hearing it from more and more people, and being surrounded by people at the event and even here back in Florida that see what I have to offer and are excited for me and, want to even hop on board, want help with their stuff. It gives me so much confidence that, like, not only is this product viable, but it can have a true impact on the world. I really only want to work with coaches, personal trainers for the most part, and they're all going to have a massive impact on the world. They're going to help people lose weight. They're going to help people feel better in their body and in their mind, which is all going to have a positive impact on the world. Other takeaways from the event is the ability to be more open with men that you're close with, men that you trust. This is probably true for most of us, but growing up, didn't really have like the most masculine role models in my life. And I'm not blaming my dad for that. It's just kind of the reality, I think, of the average Western family, Western society. And even like my friend group, like none of us were particularly overly masculine or strong in ourselves, if that makes sense. And being around guys that are not only strong in themselves, but also able to be vulnerable within the group was just fantastic to not only be more vulnerable with these men, but also hear others be vulnerable with me and others. It gives me a lot more hope that not only can this happen for other men that are struggling, but like hope for myself and the men I'm close with to bring up issues with us and ask for advice and help. Yeah, and then with athletics, learning to be more playful with my training. That was a big takeaway. Learning to, throw more balls, swim more, run more, jump more, practice precision jumping and hanging and whatnot. There's a lot of untapped potential, and I already knew like calisthenics has a lot to offer, or just bodyweight training. But yeah, it goes so much more beyond what I thought was possible, or what I thought was possible for myself. There's just so much more to explore with hand balancing and plyometrics and tumbling and gymnastics and all this stuff. So yeah, I'm getting killed by mosquitoes right now. But yeah, I'm 100% going to go to the next Mexico event. Stoked to see where I'm at and where everyone else is at in a year time. I know we wrote out a lot of year-long goals, and I think they're all in the cards for all of us if we seek it. Yeah.